Hello, this is Commander T5, bringing you yet another video in the Mountain Blade Warband Gekokujo mod. I'm sorry I haven't been posting a lot, but I've had a lot of schoolwork recently. It's a very good school, I love it, but I had a lot of homework. But I do have some time to record now that I have a cold. It's not that bad, so hopefully it won't affect recording too much. So where I left off, I'm gathering a party to help the merchant of Edo rescue his brother from some bandits. We have enough members in our party. They call it a party for some reason. So let us return to Edo to continue the mission. How we took a route like that, I have no idea. Ooh. Bandits. Looters. Let us kill them. What do you want? Surrender or die. As you wish, prepare to die. Charge the enemy. Just charge. I forget the name of it, I'm sorry, but that and my tanto. Anyway. Charging these looters, getting some money and experience for my men. Which are, at this point, all village recruits, except for that veteran Roman over there. I forget how I got him, because I haven't done a video in a while. And I've turned the music down because it really overtook my voice, and also I hated the battle music. It really took you out of this mod. It's like rock music in the middle, heavy metal rock in the middle of Sengoku Jedi single player Japan. I mean, seriously. Okay, so luckily in this mod it allows you to watch the battle go on. You don't doesn't instantly auto resolve when you die, which is good because we have won this battle. Might not have if it was in regular Mountain Blade. So we had 1 killed and 2 wounded, including me. The enemy had 8 killed and 5 wounded, which means we have 5 prisoners that we can capture. And I can upgrade these people. I'm going to upgrade them to 5 spearmen and 2 gunners, just to have sort of a balanced amount of people, balanced soldiers in my army. Party, really. So there's that. The gunner, and there's the spearman. Done. Some stuff that I can upgrade myself with. Not a lot though. Say wakizashi. So yeah, ooh, good. Something I can put on my head. Other than that, there's not really much else I want other than maybe these commas. Not the chip ones. And I guess the clubs. So yeah, that is that. 126 mobs, 77 experience, 140 experience to the rest of the party. No one can upgrade. So, let's return to Edo unless there are any more looters. Nope. So, let's first go to the marketplace to sell these clubs and commas. And these clothes, except for that one. Yeah, that's really all we can do. We only received 17 mon. I'll just visit the inn. This is a very popular inn. There's a... Oh, here's someone I can sell my prisoners to. 5 times 32. That'll be 160 mon, I believe. It's pretty good. Stand around for a while. I can sell more prisoners if I need to. And there's the merchant. Excellent. You have hired enough men to take on the bandits. Now, travelers entering Edo have told us that there is a small group of robbers lurking on the outside of the town. I suspect that they are all from the same band, the one that took Gengoro. Hunt them down and defeat them, and make them disclose the location of their lair. Why don't you come with us? Because I'm paying you to go take care of it. That's the short answer. The long answer is that I've got some leads to follow up here in town, and I have just as much chance of getting knocked on my head as you, if that's what you're you were asking, but I respect your question. Now, what do you say? Very well, I shall hunt for bandits. If you'll excuse me for a moment. Sorry about that, I had to blow my nose there. It's one of the aspects of having a cold. So anyway, anyone else here? Nope. Just leave and leave. Usually these bandits are fairly easy to spot. In fact, here they are, the band of robbers. What do you want? I've been looking for you. Tell me where you keep your prisoners, and I'll let you go. Ha! Those prisoners are only going free if you pay their ransom. Did you bring any silver? No, but I brought steel. This. Oh, I'm too wounded, so I'm gonna have one of my troops to attack without me. Attack? Ooh, one of my spearmen were killed, but otherwise we did pretty well. Spare me! Spare my life! Let me go and I'll go far away from here and learn an honest trade, and you'll never hear of me again. I'll spare your life, but in exchange I want information. Either you or your friends kidnapped the brother of a prominent merchant in town. Tell me where you're hiding him, and give me your word that you'll stop bothering the people, and you can go free. Oh, thank you, sir, thank you. We've done him no harm. We've been keeping him in our hideout near Ichikawa. I'll describe the area nearby in detail, so there's no mistaking it. And then one of his party, I'll let him go with his friend. Because I'm nice. Today. So, nothing really to be gained here. Except better straw sandals. Yeah, that's about it. 17 more mon. And all can be upgraded. So here's Ichikawa, and there's the hideout right on the water. I'm going to recruit some men. One Hojo village recruit. And let us attack the kidnappers. Now this is a hideout battle, so it works a little bit differently. You approach the hideout. The looters don't appear to have spotted you yet, and you could still sneak away unnoticed. The difficult approach to the site, down a narrow defile, I hope I pronounced that correctly, means that only a handful of troops in your party will be able to join the attack. They will be unable to bring their horses, which is good because I don't have any horses. If your initial attack fails, the looters will easily be able to make their escape and disperse. Do you want to attack the hideout or wait for another occasion? I'm going to attack the hideout now. Charge them! Let us charge, hopefully. Oh, great. One of the men they brought is the Hojo recruit. He's gonna get slaughtered. Yeah. Not great choosing on the AI's part, but oh well. To battle it is then. Charge. Barely able to continue this. Normally if I died, the attack would fail and they would disperse. But again, look, I think the way this mod works, that's not going to happen. I will just view the rest of the battle, view my men destroying these looters and freeing the merchant's brother. Yeah, the mapping is not the best here. Like, this is right on the waves, yet the map doesn't show any water at all, like Midland Mountains, but oh well. It's not the type of thing you expect from a game like this. Maybe it'll come in Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord, which comes out soon. They actually just announced its development a little while ago. Here's Gengoro. Thank you, Tono, for rescuing me from those fiends. Did my brother and Ito put you onto their track? Yes, I told them that I would find you. I advise you return to your family as quickly as you can, and be careful on the road. With their retreat cut off, the looters fall one by one to your determined attack. Their hideout, and their ill-gotten gains, is now yours. I think it meant R, but who knows. Anyway, let's take a look at the items in the ground. Ooh, Tanto. Tanto's not as good, but I can still sell it for quite a bit. Tanto seem pretty expensive, so I'll get all of them. A heavy comma. Thick straw sandals. Good, good. I guess I'll take the clubs. And yeah, I'll take this. So if I get any special hero characters, they can wear a hat too. Maybe some straw sandals. Yeah, I'll get those. But that's about it. Return. Leave the items in the item pool and continue. Let's return gloriously to Edo to see what the merchant has to say. Let's visit the inn. There's the slaver again, no one else. Here's Taro. Well, Gengoro is home safe. I'm not sure what to do with him. Maybe pack him off to a temple outside the province. That way, if he gets knocked on his head in a street brawl, no one can say it's my fault. But that's not your problem. Here's the rest of your reward. It was well earned. The money is most welcome, and I'm glad to have been of service. Good. Now are you interested in making some more? Possibly. What do you need? Remember how I told you that the bandits had an ally inside the walls? I think I know who it is. The samurai in charge of the watch, no less. Some months ago, this samurai, seeing the amount of profit we merchants were making from trade across the frontiers, made to sponsor a caravan. Unfortunately, like many who are new to commerce, he failed to realize that great profit only comes with great risk. So he sank all his money into the most expensive commodities, and of course his caravan was captured and looted and he lost everything. As a consequence, it seems, our samurai turned to villainy to recoup his fortune. I suppose I'd do the same if, the gods forbid, I ever faced indebtedness and ruination. Now if this samurai was worth his stipend, he would have a few thieves or robbers on his payroll, to inform on the rest. But our samurai decided to employ these bastards wholesale. He brings them into the town, lets them do as they will, and takes a share of their take. You've heard of poachers turning gamekeepers? Well, in the unfortunate land of Japan, sometimes gamekeepers will turn poacher. Luckily, there are still a few brave, honest souls on the watch who have told me how he works. Now, here's my plan. I could bring this to the attention of the great Lord Hojo, lord of the city. But that would mean an investigation, my word against the samurais, and witnesses can be bought and evidence destroyed. Or maybe the whole thing will be forgotten if the enemy comes across the border again, and all I'll get for my trouble is a knife in the ribs. In time of war, you see, a great lord's eye wanders far from his domain, and his subjects suffer. So I've got another idea. I've got a small group of townsfolk together, some men in my employ, and some others who've lost relatives to these bandits. We'll storm the samurai's home and bring him in chains before the great Lord Hojo, hopefully with a few captured bandits to explain how things stack up. All I need is someone to lead my little army into battle, and I can't think of anyone better than you. So, what do you say? How do I know you're telling me the truth? Oh, well, I suppose it's possible that I found a dozen bandits who are willing to give their lives to give a passing stranger a false impression of life in old Edo. Oh, well, I guess you can't really know if my word is good. But I reckon you've learned by now that my money is good, and there's another 100 mon, maybe a bit more, that's waiting for you if you do me this last favor. So, what do you say? Alright, I'll lead your men. Excellent. It's been a long time since I staked so much on a single throw of the dice, and frankly I find it exhilarating. My men are ready to move on your word. Are you ready? Not now, I need to rest before I can fight again. Right. I can keep my men standing by. If you let this go too long, then I suppose that I'll have to finish this affair without you. But I would be most pleased if you could be part of it as well. For now, take what time you need. You'll excuse me again for a moment. Sorry about that again, blowing my nose. I have a cold. So, let us leave. I'm going to camp just outside of Edo. Camp and wait here for some time. And I'll wait until the 26th of March. And then I shall see how healthy I am. Because I want to be at full strength before I do this attack. So here we are waiting. Oh, there's a battle. Oh well. If you could excuse me again for a moment. Alright, here we are. It's March 26th. I am at just about full health, so let us do this attack. So, travel to Edo, visit the inn. Know about the slaver and the merchant. Apparently we have to go through all this again. So, yes, give them the sign. Good. Now, strike hard, strike fast, and the samurai and his henchmen won't know what hit him. May the heavens be with you. You leave the inn and go out to the streets. Nervous-looking young men are waiting in every street corner. You can see they have daggers and clubs concealed under their clothes, and catch a mixture of fear, anticipation, and pride in the quick looks they throw at you as you pass by. Praying that your enemies have not been alarmed by this all too obvious bunch of plotters, you check your weapons for the last time and prepare yourself for the action ahead. Alrighty, there's the Taro. It's time! Kill them all! Sorry about that. Had some problem with the recorder, suddenly just shut down, but we won. The remaining few bandits scatter off to the town's narrow alleys, only to be hunted down one by the angry townsfolk. Making sure that your victory is complete, and all the wounded have been taken care of, you and the merchant head to his house to review the day's events. Ha! Well done. I saw at least 3 of the enemy go down before you. Keep fighting like that and you'll make quite a name for yourself in this land. Fortunately, about 6 of my lads got themselves wounded. Should go look on them. Glad to see that you're alive too. Yes. Now a couple of my boys have the watch kept at the samurai pinned down in the back room with a knife at his throat. I'll need to go drag him before the great Lord Hojo and explain what this breach of the peace is all about. You don't need to be a part of that, though. I'll tell you what, if all goes well, I'll meet you in the tavern again shortly, and let you know how it all came out. If you don't see me in the tavern, but instead see my head on a spike over the city gate, I'll assume that you know enough to stay out of town for a while and forget this whole episode ever happened. So, hopefully we'll meet each other alive again. Leave. And I can do this immediately. Let us visit the inn. Nothing new. Let's see. Taro the merchant. Ah! Commander T5. Things didn't go quite so well as I had hoped. Great Lord Hojo couldn't find it in him to overlook my little breach of the peace. Oh, he's grateful enough that I got rid of his crooked samurai. Samurai will let in bandits will let in an enemy army. The price is right. But he can't exactly have me running around here as a lasting reminder of his failure to take care of things himself. That hardly seems fair. Fair? This is Japan, my boy. daimyo do what they will, and the rest of us do what they must. He didn't string me up, and instead gave me time to sell my properties. Even put in a word with the other merchants that they'd best pay me a fair price, too. That's gracious enough as daimyo go, but he's a weak daimyo, as they all are, and weak daimyo must always look to their authority first, and justice second. Suppose I'd do the same in his shoes. Anyway, I wouldn't go rubbing your part in this affair in great Lord Hojo's face. But he's taken note of you and decided you're not worth hanging, and that's something which I'll raise a cup any day of the week. To which I'd raise a cup any day of the week. He might even have work for you further down the road. Or you can sell your naginata to one of his competitors. Anyway, I hope you've learned a bit about what it will take to stay alive in this troubled land. I suspect that the money you've earned won't go to waste. Good luck. And for now, this is Commander T5 saying, see you later.